Excuse me. Can you tell me a little bit about your podcast? Sí, come on, we can do. Espérame, let me get my friend.
Introducing the Puro Pedo Podcast. Interviews, cholo reviews, and a lot of laughs. It's going down like my tia's credit score. El clima con Doña Lupita and a lot more. Sana, colita de rana. Con tanta pinche risa ya me duele hasta la panza. Basic and crazy, bring the Puro Pedo Podcast. Mira, mijo, está en la tele. Sima, gracias.
What's cracking, y'all? We're here, Puro Pedo Podcast.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You're watching another episode of the Discectomy. I'm Big Seek.
Crazy.
And we are here with the one and only, the legendary PFUNK, baby.
What up? Sir.
What up?
Yes, sir. PFUNK in the building.
This man has so many accolades, you know, one of them being one of the pioneers of 92.3, The Beat Urban Radio. You know, we'll be talking to him all day today, baby. What's going on, P-Funk? How you doing?
What up, you guys? What up? Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Salud, carnal.
Salud.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll cheer for you, homie.
And of course, my boy has to have the Tacos Locos cup. He has to.
License and insured.
Hey, man, so tell us a little bit about, your life in radio, man.
Oh, man, it's where we at?
just tell us.
No, real talk. It dates back to the 90s. Being on the hit urban station, 92.3 The Beat.
Yes.
My run was from 1993 to 1999, and it was a good run during the time that urban music was flipping and going from urban contemporary to urban, hits. I don't know, urban. I forget what they called it back then, but
Absolutely.
yeah, more rap.
Cool, man. And do you like rap music?
Of course. Come on, man.
Yeah, I think
Born
he
and
told me
raised
one
in
time
it.
he's like, I like R&B a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? But
I
like
definitely am an R&B guy. Don't get it twisted. I
Yeah.
love me some R&B, dating back to all the oldies and all that.
Absolutely.
But as far as like rap, I love all types of rap. Today's rap, yesterday's rap, 90s rap. What do you want to talk about? What rap you want to talk about?
What you want to rap about?
Yeah. What, freestyle? Nah. I'm just kidding.
My homeboy right here, Tacos Locos.
I only rap tortillas. That's it.
So you were in radio and stuff, all that. How did you get started in this? Did you always want to do radio? Did you grow up saying, shit, I'm going to do radio?
No, man. Growing up, I definitely grew up in the, time when you would wake up and turn on the radio and listen to whatever's playing and get ready for school and listen to the morning show DJs. And no one was ever speaking my language until, I was out here in LA going to college. And, that station they were kind of like the black station of its era, Mm-hmm. At the time, there really was not a lot of stations. Power 106 was kind of more the house techno station at that time in the early 90s. So in came 92.3 The Beat. At first it was 92.3 Jams.
Yeah.
And then when it turned 92.3 The Beat, it was like, that's when I popped up, and we had a crew and a team of people there that helped change the face of radio and urban music.
Nice.
Okay.
Crazy, brother. So all this time in radio, bro, like you met so many artists, like all kinds of celebrities, both R&B and hip hop. Which are one of the artists that stand out to you?
Oh, that stand out?
Yeah.
We were talking earlier about the Tupac interview that I have that we're going to share here.
Yeah.
So definitely having that opportunity way before Tupac blew up to who he became, especially after he had passed just 6 months later from the interview. And Biggie too. I had that opportunity as well. But someone
you
like
interviewed Biggie as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I interviewed Tupac. I always tell people my time in radio was I interviewed Tupac, Biggie, and everybody in between.
And being in radio and all that good stuff, and like you said, meeting all these people, staying in touch, all that good. Do you happen to still go to some cool parties, man?
When you work with brands, it still kind of keeps you in the mix. Right now with the whole COVID thing, everything's kind of really shut down.
Yeah.
But I kind of more manage all the teams of people that go out and kind of interact our brands with people and stuff. I'm really selective these days on where I want to go, I've been fortunate to travel to a lot of places.
So working with marketing, working in radio, all that good stuff, man. What have you learned from all this? What do you take from people, and what do you say? Oh man, this guy's bullshit.
How do you read them apart or so?
I think for the most part, we as humans, period, we have good instinct.
Right.
We have good instinct, and I think it's up to us individually to always stick to your gut feeling. We're grown, we're old enough and mature enough to know when people are somewhat shysty or give off the aura of not being trustworthy. Don't take that chance on those people. Take a chance on the people that may be new, may not have the experience you're looking for, but are down for whatever it is you're working on. And through the years, I've definitely had my share of both sides. And obviously, I definitely love working with the people that stay loyal and stay dedicated, because I'm a very loyal person, so I'll stay dedicated to you. And as you grow and continue to move on and grow in things in your life, I'll always try to look out or be on hand if you ever need me for anything. That's Absolutely. For sure,
What advice could you give to the young world out there, brother? Like the people that are interested in getting, a career going in the radio industry or, in the media industry. Like what can you give them? What advice could you give them? Like, not like a whole 101 or so, but.
Like we explained earlier, we were talking earlier before we got on there about my internships, my early years with doing internships where you basically work for free. And in my era of the early 90s of getting on, that was part of getting on. You had to do these internships, and mine was at Capitol Records and then BMG, and then ultimately at 90.3 The Beat, and that led to a paying position and then led to a full-time on-air gig. That doesn't happen for everybody. I was very lucky and very fortunate, and that does not happen for anybody or everybody in radio. It takes years and years to make your way into a major market like Los Angeles, which is the number 2 market of radio nationally. And I was fortunate to not have to kind of work my way up the ladder. I was on the ladder, and I rode that wave. But, that was a long time ago. And since then, I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of brands and do a lot of things. And the best I could tell people, especially young people, is to take risk. Do it all. When I was young, man, I mean, at least to young people that are just out of high school, go to college, get an internship, work for free somewhere, whatever you're trying to do, whatever it is. If you're trying to be a mechanic, go work in a freaking mechanic shop and work for free. And as hard as that is to say, don't be freaking lazy. Do it. Because I went to school, I worked full-time, I worked part-time, and I did an internship. And I did that consecutively for years. And many people like me in the music industry did it too. So I'm not trying to preach and be like I'm the only one. There was many that I can name that alongside me have had a great career in growing and building and doing the things that we grew and built on that we liked. I love this. I've been breathing this and doing this because I love it, and it's fun, and I enjoy it, and I get paid to do it.
No, 100%.
See, that's crazy. We're giving out like free game right here at the podcast.
It got all serious. Puro serio pedo.
Where's the spray can?
Serio Pedo Podcast.
No, but for real, young world, like listen up for real. Like, don't look at it as like, oh, I'm working for free, pretty much. You got to look at it as like you're investing your time in your craft that you are choosing to do your career in, so you got to pay your dues. It's pretty much what he's saying, so don't look at it as working for free and, oh, I don't get paid. You're investing in your craft. You're investing in your future career. So if you're really about it, change your mind state.
And that's really what all stems from. Change your state of mind.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to listen to, whatever books you got to read, whatever CDs you got to listen to, whatever podcasts you got to listen to, whatever knowledge you got to gain, change your state of mind. And, man, you were going, and I didn't want to stop you, but I wanted to add
on. No, but I was gonna tell you. Well, the reason why we didn't get into radio, bro, is because we have the personalities, but we found out that we get e-verified and they run your social security. So we decided to go to YouTube, dog. We don't get checked for nothing right here, dog. And look at us, the webback's on wild right here.
And my homeboy
we
for
get
sure
to drink water.
My homeboy for sure has a face for radio too. You know what I'm saying?
No, puro radio. That's why I didn't want a video podcast. I wanted audio, pero my sexy homie right here. I got the looks, you got the talent. And here we are.
Hey, man. So before this interview too, me and my boy were looking on YouTube and we saw your interview with Sway. Sway, baby. Sway in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Sway in the morning, another legendary cat, man, for radio.
King Tech and Sway.
You know, my boy walked in, you know, hey, what's up, P-Funk, everything. So what we wanted to know was like, you know, you guys been cool for a long time and all that, but do you? I don't know where he stays or what, but do you guys still kick it?
I mean, you know, we don't really see each other like that because he's been living on the East Coast for quite some time now. But definitely homeboys from day one. And if you watch our interview that's on YouTube from his show Sway in the Morning, it was August 2017 when they aired that. We just hadn't seen each other in a minute, but we always run into each other on the red carpet at the Grammys. Like whenever I see him, it's like, homie, you haven't seen in a while. But early in our early years, and we covered this in that interview, we were part of that early era, you know? They were in the Bay Area, KML. They got brought over to 92.3 The Beat. The guy who brought them over is the guy that put me on and put on other people as well, Keith Nathalie. And he eventually, you know, helped with Clyde Davis starting J Records and Alicia Keys. And I mean, he's worked with many artists and he's a legend in the music industry.
Oh, absolutely, man. What's up? Give us some of the links, man. Where can people find you and stuff if they want to work with you? And I'm talking, when you want to work with P-Funk, this guy ain't playing, man. I worked with his ass. I was trying to talk to him, and this guy was doing a million things at once. His pen was writing by itself in the air over here. While he did this over here, gave me a Twizzler. You know what I'm saying? Hey, take care of this, Mavi. Bam, bam.
As he's getting his toes done, too.
Yes. He looked in fast forward the whole time. Shout out to me. So if you want to work with this man, you better be for real.
You know, it's all about products and blowing up products, and that's what we do. Man, I'm eating these sunflower seeds now. On my throat. But if you have a product that you're ready to build and take nationally and internationally in some of the markets that I mentioned, just hit us up, VIPmultimedia.com. Check out the website. We're just going up live on the net just to kind of re-showcase what we do, branding, marketing, promotions on a national level. So if you're a brand and you can afford it and you can afford to put some money into your brand and you want to promote it to the masses, you know, things are going to change somewhat how we used to do things to how we're gonna do them now post COVID. But we're working on all those things, and our main thing is distribution, and we have a lot of great distribution out there for your product, for your brand. So for the most part, follow us, VIP Multimedia, and check us out, and you know, we'll see you out there. I just want to thank you for having me as a guest. I really appreciate it. Like I said, whenever I get requested to do a radio show, it doesn't take much other than to just show up. So I appreciate you guys having me and being a part of your Puro Pedo show. I hope that you guys continue to grow with it. I'm definitely going to help you in any way that I can to get some more guests and future guests on the show. I hope you guys will continue to showcase our gente in a good light, and continue to have fun doing it, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, thank you, brother, for coming in and taking the time, bro, and you know, doing the discectomy for us. Coming through episode 4, you know how we do it, bro.
P-Funk.
P-Funk in the freaking see-through building, you know how we do it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
West Side.
Check it out. I am Big Seek and my boy.
Pinchy Crazy in the building.
Absolutely. And you are watching Discectomy, Puro Pedo Podcast, baby. We're out.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Pinchy Cholo Reviews. I'm back with my boy,
Big Seek, asa.
I'm your boy, Pinchy Crazy, and we're gonna give you another Pinchy Cholo Reviews of everything that we've been seeing lately since we've been locked up.
That's right, asa. So I know it's a little bit of time left on this quarantine thing. So hey, you vatos will have a chance to check all the shit out.
Everything, homie, from start to end.
So check it out. One thing I watched was 20 Years in the Desert. It's about Coachella and all of the concerts that have been going down at Coachella since it began, you know, when 3 people used to show up, you know what I'm saying?
Tres.
And now that's just crazy. Now everybody thinks they're cool when they go out there,
You're going to Coachella this year?
Oh my God, yes.
Oh my God. I'm so going.
Do you have your clothes picked out?
No, I'm still gonna go shopping.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Anyways, that's it. So check it out. That one right there has some cool ass footage of the legendary Daft Punk performance.
Orale.
And those vatos, they got paid like $250,000, and they spent almost all of it on their own set. Check it out, buying lights and everything. I said that shit's hard as fuck. So they put the money back into the set, make that shit real nice. This is something that people can remember, Holmes.
Órale.
And that has, of course, it has the Lady Gaga performance and all of your favorite bands, eh? You know, including the hologram and shit. You know, Dr. Dre and them. They brought out
Eazy-E.
They brought out Eazy-E,
Tupac.
yeah, Tupac, all that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? So they got that. So if you get a chance, check that shit out. It's on YouTube, Holmes, for free.
Tubo for free.
And then you vatos out there with your ladies and shit, you guys can get dressed up like you're going, eh? But you're going to the living room.
Hold up, from the bedroom to the living room. How many pinche balas you giving that?
Check it out, that one right there. Did I bring my strap?
Where's the strap, perro?
Fuck, yes, sir. Oh yeah, I brought my strap, eh?
Chingue.
Check it out. That one right there, I give that one 4 balas right there, right, sir?
4 big balas. You ready?
Ready?
Dáselos.
And so, make sure you guys check that shit out right there. YouTube.
That sounds interesting, dog. I might check that out once I go back to being locked up one more time and fix this pinche brocha, dog.
That's all brocha is, man. Looks like you trimmed on one side, Holmes.
I got a little unlevelized this, huh?
Órale, Simón, Holmes.
Well, anywho, the one I'm gonna be doing my pinche feedback on is called LA Originals.
Simón.
And you can find this documentary on Netflix, dog. So this documentary is about a photographer called Esteban Oriel and a very famous tattoo artist called Mr. Cartoon, dog.
Órale, Mr. Cartoon, eh? Shouts out, that's it.
That vato gets down with the placazos.
Serio.
So anywho, these two vatos, homie, went on world tours with Be Real and Cypress Hill, dog. And it shows how they made a name for their name. One for being a photographer and the other vato from starting to airbrushing shirts and cars to doing placazos on famous celebrities like 50 Cent, Eminem, and so many more in the industry, dog.
Seen that shit right there, I say. You know what I'm saying?
And if you don't know who Esteban Oriel is, that vato is the one who took the very famous shot of the hyena destroying the LA sign like that, dog.
Now everybody has those shirts and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the SWAT meets holding it down.
That's all.
But you gotta give credit where credit is due, and that photo came from Esteban Oriel. So, badass documentary. I suggest you check it out, big dog. I give this one 5 balas, big perro.
Órale, 5 balas, I reloaded, no?
Vámonos, ese. Let's go.
Oh, shit, eh?
Shoo.
My wrist is getting arthritis inside. It's staying inside so much.
Harder to drive-bys now.
Serio? Damn, homie.
Chill. So we'll see you back in the next week, ese, with another pinche cholo review episode.
Simón, homie. Big Sick, baby, signing out, eh?
Saz, we're off, pinche crazy. Fierro.
I gotta use the restroom. Oh no! There's no more toilet paper. Hello? Hello, vato? I need help right away.
Say, little vato, somebody call for help or what, eh?
I called for help. Come in.
So what's the problem, little vato?
All the crazy people took all the toilet paper and I need to use the restroom.
Ah, don't even trip as they tie your shoes. I know the perfect vato for that. Let's go, is it? Here, take a little carrito. Let's bounce.
Okay.
This is the vato I was telling you about, dog. He can help you with all your problems, big dog. What's up, papi?
Órale, fucking couple vato.
Hi.
Little homie right here needs some bottles, homie.
Órale, and what you need, little homie?
I need some toilet paper, bro.
Órale, Simón, homie, I got you.
Check it out. Yes, yes.
Oh, shit, this one's used already, yes, sir? Oh, Simón,
Awesome.
Alright. Shit. I got some more right here, is that what you need?
Yeah.
Órale, Simón. I got everything, yes, sir. I got, mascara and gloves packs right here.
Awesome.
Mascara and gloves packs? Yeah, take it anyway, that's that coronavirus right now.
Awesome.
Just check it out, listen.
Yes, everything.
Hey, you need a free sample right now? Órale, I got a free sample.
Check it
Check
out.
it out. That one right there is $20.
Oh my God.
That's for your whole family, big
For
fella.
you, Vato, check it out. I got these. $17.
$17, eh?
Whatever you need, I said, all right. I can take care of you, Holmes.
Don't trip, tie your shoes. He has everything. That's it.
Tengo helpful vato.
When your life is in a mess, there's no reason to stress. Call the help of Vato. I'm here to help.
1-800-187-5150. That's 1-800-187-5150. Don't trip, tie your shoes.
I'm here to help.
Welcome, illegals and citizens, to another episode of The Munchies. I'm your host, Pinchy Crazy, and today we're in the Pinchy Rancho of Anaheim. Yes, sir. We're at a restaurant called Mos Dos with 4 locations, 2 in Anaheim, 2 in Santana. So today we're checking out the location of Lincoln, right across the street from Anaheim High School. So we're about to check it out, see what it's all about. I heard they got good food up in this place, so we're about to do it. But before, you know how we get down. Let's take a hit. Let's roll. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got our fucking comida back. That means food for all my white friends. And due to the pinchy COVID, we got to do everything to go. We can't even sit our asses in the freaking patio. But it's all gravy, homie. Don't trip. Tie your shoes. Check it out. Today, what we got the chicken teriyaki bowl right here. Let me get my cameraman. Chicken teriyaki bowl right here. Look at this. Well portion. They have it in a couple portions. This is the medium portion. Chicken, white rice, a little bit of green onions in there as well también. Golden brown chicken. And we also have the beef teriyaki bowl as well. So look at that, nice and full. Again, these are the medium sizes. They got a couple options, and one thing I like about this place is that they got variety. They could feed up to like a small catering party of 7 or 8 people as well. They got options of like shrimp. They got options of fried shrimp as well too. So they got a pretty good variety. And word on the street is this is the spot to come and eat your munchies if you're in the city of Anaheim. So moment of truth, let's get down like James Brown. One of the best parts of my job. Let's get down to it, isn't it? Tenedor! Está muy grande este pedazo. A ver, vámonos. This is flavorful like a motherfucker. This is really, really good, ladies and gentlemen. The sauce makes a good difference, but you could also eat this without the sauce because the seasoning on this beef is really good. Nice, warm, good flavor, very tender beef. El arroz también, nice and perfect. Arroz is white, rice for my white friends. Look at that shit. And it's good for you too. Bomb. Let's try out the chicken one. A ver. Chicken one. Let's try out this chicken. The chicken is really moist, really good. It's not dry like a lot of places. Chewy. And notice I didn't put none of that soy sauce on this one because I was told that the chicken is really good. It comes with the option of having it with skin or without skin. I chose without skin. My personal taste, but it's really, really bomb. Again, this one they also have in 2 separate sizes. As drinks go, you could get flavored waters, you could get it in Arizona, you could get a Pepsi, whatever you want. Right now what they're doing is they're doing curbside service only. You could call in your order or order right here on the spot and stick around within 6 feet of distancing. And yeah,
Definitely recommend it. So let me get down and dirty with the whole plate. Till next time, you know how we do it. Be nice to one each other and don't be stupid. Wear your mask. Al rato zapato.